Nobody expects in central New York to deal with a tornado at any time. So it was definitely not something that we were prepared for. Obviously, our private sector got hit quite a bit. I think we're up to about 440 homes that were affected within our community. On the public side of it, just the cleaning aspect of it, I mean, we're upwards of, between damage and cleanup and everything, of $40 million. We've had a great partnership with County Executive Anthony Picenti throughout this whole thing. He has contributed $5 million to the city to help with these efforts. The governor has kicked in $4 million towards demolition. Obviously, we're going to have a lot of buildings that need to come down. $2 million to us to help with the efforts on operating and then also on the rebuild side of it. People can reach right out to the 211 app. They can report anything that they need to. They can also get assistance.
211 takes over non-emergency phone calls when natural disasters occur. We were updating every 5 minutes since the tornado hit. I feel like the first couple days the tornado actually hit, it was probably changes every 20 minutes to every half hour. So we had to keep updating those all day round. It was just when any changes were made, we were updated and pushing those updates out to residents. If anyone needs help that hasn't received any services or doesn't know how to go about receiving services, just still call. We'll always be there to help.
The immediate steps that we took following the tornadoes, we created an unmet needs fund the day of the tornado, and it went live that next morning. The unmet needs fund that we've currently raised $40,000 to date has been used twofold. Part of that money was earmarked for Canastota and Madison County because of the damage that they suffered. The majority of that money was sent to Community Foundation, who is then sending it to the county along with their collective funds. We were able to work with our local coalition who supports in the housing arena as well as our own housing team and work with those coalitions to identify the people that needed to be in the shelters and ensure that people were sheltered.
In this instance, it was an entire city that was in need. So it was great to see everybody coming together, and whether it was just setting up food stands out in front of their house to help with the workers, or it was setting up within communities where they didn't have power for several days and they couldn't get to food and they lost food in their fridges. And just the amount of donations that came through, whether it was clothing, food, water. You really saw what this community can do. I think we're going to bounce back bigger and better than ever. As horrible as this was and as difficult as it was to manage through it, I couldn't be prouder to sit in this seat and be here to lead this city into the future.